In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how I made this white bodycon dress inspired by Shuri from Black Panther. She's a brilliant, smart lady with a sense of humor added to the mix. In the first scenes of the movie, we see her in this white fitting dress which has a layer of kind of a see-through fabric on top. The dress has an extremely high neckline and cascades at the back. The netted fabric is also longer in length than the main white fabric that's inside. I wanted mine to be very simple and practical, so I didn't add the cascades at the back, nor did I make the neckline as high. Also, the length of the net fabric is the same as the inner one for my design. I felt it would be more practical. I felt it would be more practical for me. So to start off, take a dress that fits you well, then fold it in half. Trace out on a piece of paper. Here I'm just marking my chest and waist. It's not that necessary though. Go down around 8 inches from your shoulder or measure yourself to get the measurement you feel most comfortable with. Mark that point for the front. Then join with a curve to the underarm. This will be the front neckline, for the inner fabric of the dress. Now from the underarm, square out a straight line, then go down around 1 inch. Join that to the underarm with a curve as well. This will be the back of the inner fabric of the dress. Mark the back, front, and the see-through or net parts of the pattern. Now cut the pattern like I'm doing here. Also, please don't forget to add seam allowance, half an inch or a quarter an inch. I did not add any to the neckline though, as the net looks better unfinished according to me. It also does not fray. Mark the balance points on the pattern, as we will also separate these pieces later. And after we do, we might need to rejoin them at a later time in case you want to redo the dress some other time in future. Now take the see-through or netty fabric or veil fabric, whatever you want to call it, and fold it once, then once again. Now take your pattern as it is and place it on top. Make sure it's straight and well balanced. Place weights on top. I use whatever I have and then cut out carefully. Now remove the pattern and let's get to the inner jersey fabric that I am using. Mine was tube-like, meaning it goes all around without any opening on the sides. So I'll fold it only once. If yours is not tube-like, just fold it as we did to the net fabric before. Once, then once again. Now place the pattern on top. Cut through the first curve that we drew on the pattern before cutting the fabric. Then cut out the fabric afterwards. After this, open up the fabrics and remove one. This will be the front. Return the other into the folded position. Cut through the last curve of the pattern, then cut the fabric. Now you have the front and the back. Then take one of the pieces of the net fabric and place it on top of the jersey for the back. Pin it at the sides so it doesn't move. Do the same for the front and then place them right sides facing each other, meaning the nets will be facing each other in this case. Pin this together as you remove the first pins from before. Now stitch the sides and shoulder seams. For the curvy parts, pin them to the net and then fold them in for a finished look, then stitch. I tried on the dress. It was a bit large on the sides, so I took in around 2 inches on each side at the underarm and around a half an inch on each side at the hips. I also went in at the legs for a more fitted look. You can do this too if you find that it's larger than expected, because these things happen. Just make sure you don't pin yourself. After I took in the problem areas, I hemmed at the bottom and I was done. This is the final outcome of the dress. I love how it looks in photos and in the video, but I ended up making it a bit too tight. Make sure you don't make this mistake. The net fabric is extra stretchy, while the jersey on the inside didn't have the same level of stretch. So make sure when buying your fabric, Make sure the level of stretch is similar, or at least almost similar, on both fabrics. But other than that, I loved how it turned out. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't, and like the video if you do. Bye bye.